What is going on, guys? Sports Huddle here. We're back with another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Washington Nationals and what their issue has been this year. So, before I start the video though, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and leave a like on this video, but let's get into it. So, if you don't know, guys, the Washington Nationals, so this is to all you Nationals fans out there, they used to be really good. For example, that Bryce Harper, that Denard Span, who was, I guess you could say he was okay, but the Nationals used to be a team that you think would be first in their division every season because, first of all, their rotation was stacked. Second of all, their bullpen was decent, but really, their biggest threat was their lineup. The Washington Nationals lineup, let me tell you. Let's go back to 2015, the year Harper was an MVP. So basically, that season, Bryce Harper, well, he was literally league leaders in almost everything for the Nationals because he had a .330 batting average that year with 42 home runs and 99 RBIs. Michael Taylor, well, back then, if you want to know how he did, first of all, he was team leader in stolen bases that season. And that season in 2015, in 138 games, he had a .229 average with 14 home runs and 63 RBIs. Not too good. Anthony Rendon, though, he's good. He's still good today, but back then when he had more help, he was really, really good. And like I said, he still is, but back then he had more help. Trea Turner, he's probably one of the quickest runners in the game today. Ryan Zimmerman, suddenly, like ever since last year, he's been starting to catch fire again. And for the rotation, Max Scherzer, always been good. Steven Strasburg, though, this year, this has been his issue. He's been having an issue. Steven Strasburg, guys, this year's 1-1 with a 5.56 ERA, and in 22 innings pitched, he has 28 strikeouts. Well, the Giants played the Nationals yesterday, and Strasburg was pitching, and Steven Strasburg did not do well. He got the loss, and if you want to know how many runs he gave up, well, first of all, the Giants won the game 7-3, but Steven Strasburg gave up 4 runs. Then it was the bullpen. We'll get to the bullpen later. First, Strasburg. He used to be amazing. Well, right now, I mean, you could say it's the beginning of the year. I agree. But back then, let's just say, he was really good. But he's been getting injured ever since 2000 and I think it was 18. Like ever since last year, he's been getting injured. For example, he had an injury in 2017 where he was on the 10-day DL because he had a right elbow nerve impingement, I think is how you pronounce it. Then on June 10th, 2018, he had a right shoulder inflammation. Then on July 25th, 2018, he was on the 10-day DL again because he had a cervical nerve impingement again, I think. Same thing, I believe. Well, no, not the same thing, but close to the same thing. But, yeah, so Strasburg has been getting injured. Thank goodness for him, though. Not been big injuries. It's been medium, not too big, not too small, in the medium, in the middle. So he's not had too many big injuries, which is good for him, because if he did, he might have not been the same. But these injuries could still affect him in the future. But right now, I mean, he's only had 4 starts, and he has a 5.56 ERA. Leave him more time. We haven't even we've not even finished the first month of baseball yet, I believe. But we've played some baseball, but not a lot yet. Anyways, though, moving on. Now, let's move on to the bullpen. First things first, the Washington Nationals are first this year for highest ERA. Their ERA is somewhere in 7. Already hearing that, that's horrible. Okay, you see, your bullpen is what keeps the lead in late innings. If your pitcher did well, he's tired, you obviously don't want to put another starting pitcher because he's probably going to pitch tomorrow, but you just don't put a starting pitcher. You do a call to the bullpen. And if the bullpen is average to get, if your bullpen gives up 7 runs in total, that means you need a better bullpen. If you guys want to know what the Washington Nationals bullpen is this year, let me tell you. So the Nationals bullpen, first of all, Sean Doolittle, I mean, he's always been good. so you don't got to worry about him as he hasn't even given up a run yet this year. But then after, forget him. Let's move on to the other guys. Kyle Barraclough. Sure, he's a hard thrower. Sure, I guess you could say he gets a lot of strikeouts. Okay, well, he started off good this year so far. So Kyle Barraclough, you don't have to worry about him. But let's move on to Matt Grace, for example. Grace. Okay, he's a lefty, and in his career, the best year he had was last year when he had a 2.87 ERA. So far, he started off with an 8.53 ERA in 9 games. Not good. And you don't really get that many lefties in your pen. You're going to need some. And if one of your lefties does like this, that's not good. So Grace, so far, not good. Then after, let's move on to Wander Suero. I think that's how you pronounce it. So far, he's starting off 1-1 with a 6.75 ERA with 8 strikeouts. So he's not been good either. He's been not too good. Next up, we have Trevor Rosenthal. He is 0-1 with a 40.50 ERA and 3 strikeouts. Sure, he's played 6 games, but in 6 games having that, he didn't literally give up 40 runs, okay? But still, that's not good. Then after, we have Tony Sipp. Tony Sipp, he's not doing well either. He's 0-1 with a 13.50 ERA. Now, sure, you can tell me that this is the beginning of the season. You want to know how many games they've played so far? So far, the Washington Nationals have played 15 games this year. So, I guess you could say true, 15 games, that's not a lot. But if it's going to keep up like this for the rest of the season, then that's going to be a problem. So what I think the Washington Nationals should do, first of all, their lineup is okay. All right? They don't really got to do any major improvement on the lineup. Maybe some, but for now, their lineup's okay. They've got a promising future star in the name of Victor Robles, who is really good. Anthony Rendon, he's basically the leader of the team, the leader of the hitting, basically the lineup. And then after, they also have Howie Kendrick, who's decent. Juan Soto, future star. Trey Turner, very quick runner. Matt Adams, good power. Wilmer Difo, or Difo is it? He has good fielding and pretty good speed and okay hitting. Brian Dozier, he's cooled off a bit, but he's still okay. Adam Eaton, good contact hitter. Yan Gomes, a little bit of everything. Kurt Suzuki, very good catcher. He's a good fielder. Ryan Zimmerman has pretty good power. And you get the point. So, in conclusion, the Washington Nationals issue is their bullpen. Like I said, their bullpen needs some improvements. Because if it's going to last like this for the end of the year, it's not going to turn out too well. And the Nationals, well, I don't know if they're contenders or not, but if they're going to rely on their starters to finish the whole game, that's not going to be good. So what the Washington Nationals should try to do during the trade deadline or somewhere, just anything really this year for trades, they got to try and get better bullpen pitchers. Craig Kimbrell wouldn't be that bad. But anyways, guys, what do you guys think? What do you think the Washington Nationals issue is this year? That is it for the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time. I'm out.